Ducks are fascinating creatures with some unique traits. First off, they belong to the waterfowl family and are known for their incredible adaptability. Ducks can be found in nearly every type of habitat, from freshwater lakes and rivers to marshes and even coastal environments. Their webbed feet make them excellent swimmers, helping them glide smoothly across the water. They also use their feet as rudders while diving underwater to forage for food. One interesting fact is that ducks have waterproof feathers. They produce an oily substance from a gland near their tail, which they spread over their feathers to keep them dry, allowing them to spend hours on the water without getting soaked. Their bill is also specially designed for filtering food from the water. You'll often see ducks dipping their head below the surface, using their bill to strain out small plants, insects, and even small fish. Male ducks, often called drakes, are known for their vibrant, colorful plumage, which helps them attract mates. Females, on the other hand, usually have more muted, camouflaged colors to protect them while they're nesting. Ducks also communicate with a wide range of sounds, from quacks to whistles and coos, depending on the species. Another surprising fact is that ducks have an excellent sense of navigation. Some species migrate thousands of miles to find warmer climates during the winter, using the Earth's magnetic field, the sun, and even the stars to guide their way. Ducks are known for their incredible vision, which is among the best in the animal kingdom. Their eyes are positioned on the sides of their heads, allowing them to have a wide field of view, almost 340 degrees, which helps them detect predators easily. Additionally, ducks can see in color, and some studies suggest they can even see ultraviolet light, giving them a heightened sense of their surroundings. Ducks have a unique molting process. Unlike many birds that molt gradually, ducks lose all their flight feathers at once, making them temporarily flightless for several weeks. During this time, they tend to stay near water, where they feel safer from predators. The molting process typically occurs after the breeding season, and their new feathers are often brighter and more vibrant. In terms of reproduction, ducks have a distinct behavior known as egg dumping. This occurs when female ducks lay their eggs in another female's nest, sometimes within the same species or even different species. This is believed to increase the chances of survival for their offspring by spreading them across different nests. Ducks also have fascinating sleeping habits. They can sleep with one eye open, a behavior called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep. This allows one half of their brain to rest while the other half stays alert, keeping watch for predators. Ducklings are precocial, meaning they are born relatively mature and mobile. Within hours of hatching, they are able to swim and forage for food, though they stay close to their mother for protection and guidance during their early days. This early independence is crucial for their survival in the wild. Ducks are remarkably social animals and often live in groups called paddlings, rafts, or teams, depending on whether they're on water or land. Living in groups provides them with protection from predators, as there's safety in numbers. Some species of ducks are even known to form lifelong pair bonds, while others will find a new mate each year during the breeding season. One of the more surprising aspects of duck physiology is their ability to regulate their body temperature in cold environments. Ducks have a counter-current heat exchange system in their legs, which minimizes heat loss by ensuring warm blood flowing from their body warms the cold blood returning from their feet. This allows them to stand on ice or swim in freezing waters without losing much heat. Ducks also have a great sense of hearing. Although their ears are not visible, they are located behind their eyes and are covered with feathers. Their hearing helps them detect the subtle sounds of approaching danger, communicate with each other over long distances, especially when in flight or foraging in groups. When it comes to diet, ducks are omnivorous, which means they can eat a variety of food sources depending on availability. Their diet typically includes aquatic plants, insects, small crustaceans, and sometimes grains. Some species, like the merganser, are more specialized and dive deep into water to catch fish with their serrated bills. Interestingly, ducks are known to play an important ecological role in their habitats. They help control insect populations and disperse plant seeds through their droppings, contributing to the health of wetlands and water ecosystems. Their grazing can also help manage vegetation growth in marshy areas, promoting biodiversity. Ducks exhibit a unique form of locomotion called dabbling, which is common among species like mallards. Dabbling ducks feed primarily on the surface of the water, tipping their bodies forward and leaving their tails in the air as they forage for food just beneath the surface. They rarely dive fully underwater and rely on shallow waters to feed on aquatic plants, insects, and small invertebrates. Another fascinating fact about ducks is their highly developed memory. Research has shown that ducks can remember specific locations where they've found food before, and some species are known to return to the same nesting sites year after year. Their ability to recall and navigate back to familiar places makes them resilient and resourceful in the wild. Ducks are also equipped with a specialized sense of smell, which helps them locate food in murky waters or dense vegetation. While not as powerful as some other animals, their olfactory capabilities complement their excellent eyesight and hearing, making them effective foragers in diverse environments. Certain species of ducks are known for their migratory endurance. For instance, the northern pintail duck can travel over 9,000 kilometers during its seasonal migration, one of the longest distances covered by waterfowl. These long journeys are made possible by their strong flight muscles and streamlined bodies, which reduce air resistance and conserve energy. Ducks have fascinating vocal behaviors beyond the familiar quack. Different species produce a variety of sounds, including whistles, grunts, and croaks. For example, the male wood duck makes a high-pitched whistling call, especially during mating displays. Vocal communication is important not only for attracting mates, but also for warning others of danger or maintaining group cohesion during flight. Ducks have a curious behavior known as preening. They spend a significant amount of time grooming their feathers, which keeps them clean and aligned for efficient flight. Preening also helps maintain the waterproof quality of their plumage by redistributing the oil they secrete. A well-preened duck is better protected against the elements, ensuring they remain buoyant and agile. Ducks have specialized air sacs in their bodies, which help them remain buoyant in the water. These air sacs, located within their bones and body cavity, allow ducks to float effortlessly on water. When diving, ducks can expel air from these sacs to reduce buoyancy, allowing them to sink and forage underwater more easily. One of the lesser-known facts about ducks is their strong sense of territoriality during breeding season. While ducks are generally social, males become quite protective of their nesting sites, warding off rivals to ensure their mates' safety and success in raising their offspring. Some species, like the ruddy duck, are particularly aggressive when defending their territory. Ducks have fascinating sleep patterns, especially during migration. When flying long distances, some ducks can sleep while in flight by engaging in what's called polyphasic sleep. They rest one hemisphere of their brain at a time, allowing them to fly without fully losing consciousness. This adaptation is critical for their long migrations, which often require days of non-stop flying. The iridescent colors seen on some ducks' feathers, particularly on their wings and heads, come from a structural feature rather than pigments. These feathers contain microscopic structures that refract light, creating a shimmering effect that changes with the angle of the light and the viewer. This is particularly noticeable in species like the mallard, whose green head glows brightly in the sunlight. In some species, ducks practice a type of cooperative parenting, where a group of females may pool their ducklings together under the supervision of one or more adult females. This creche behavior helps protect the young from predators and allows mothers to share the responsibilities of keeping watch and leading their brood. Lastly, ducks can live for a surprisingly long time in the wild, with some species reaching over 10 years of age if they avoid predators and environmental hazards. In captivity, ducks have been known to live even longer, sometimes surpassing 20 years, especially when well cared for. Their longevity, combined with their adaptability to various environments, makes them a resilient species across the globe.
Ось, водоем.